Welcome to the Imperial Principles of Prosperity. Or, in easy terms, this is going to be an ongoing guide about the cosmic laws of success. I love laws and principles because they work for everyone. Laws and principles are God's automation, the cosmic automation. They are the structure of this reality. And so if you've been with me for a while, you also know that I love to talk about laws when it comes to subconscious reprogramming. Because if you look into your life and you don't like your life, or there's a consistent pattern that is miserable, that is keeping you impoverished or unhappy on like an existential level, it's because you have certain laws in place that you don't know about. If there is something we want and desire to change, on a core level, we have to look into the dimension of laws of your life. And so this is why I love this guide, the Imperial Principles of Prosperity, because we're going to talk about overarching laws. You know, some people have this strike of luck and they have quite instantaneous success, which is possible at this point, right? They have the right video at the right time, the algorithm picks up, and within a month they have thousands and thousands of followers and their products sell, and then they teach you to do the same thing. I'm not saying that that's not gonna be applicable for you, but chances are, if the person has not extracted the laws, principles, and structures for their success, it might not work for you. Or it might not work for 99% of the people, and for 1% it works. When we work on a principle level, when we work on a level of laws, it's going to work for everyone without exception. So even though these laws are more ethereal or intangible in essence, when you work with these laws and you know that these laws are the structure of your success, you will see your life shift. And just before we dive into this exploration, when I say success, I mean you are thriving at what you came here to do. Success for me is not just financial riches, but actually you came here with a unique gift. God placed you here to do something specific that only you can do. And you're doing it, and you're thriving at it, and you're helping others, and you're of service. That's success. So when I talk about success, that's what I mean. Let's get into the first celestial principle of prosperity, which is opportunity. Opportunity comes for everyone. So life might not be fair, but opportunity is. And the Hebrew word for opportunity can also be translated into season. And just like seasons come for everyone, they come for good people, they come for evil people, right? The sun shines for everyone. For good people, for bad people, it doesn't freaking matter. And even though life might not be fair, however we want to look at it, opportunity is. And this is something I really just recently learned, because for the longest time, I was only able to perceive life through my vantage point. And as I moved through life, anytime an opportunity presented itself, I would take it. Like if someone offered me just a little finger, I would be like, no, I'll take your whole hand. Like not in the sense of using the person, but I would just literally use every opportunity as a slingshot to like propel me to higher realms. And so because I was like that, because I was so thirsty for a different life all my life, I assumed that everyone acted very, very similar. And so up until recently, I thought that some people just don't have the same opportunities, or some people just have a lack of opportunity, and that's why they're miserable, or that's why their life isn't thriving. And it wasn't until I was able to offer opportunities that I, on a like cellular level, realized that that wasn't true. And the reason why I was able to learn that is because I was now the portal opener. I was now the doorman, right? I was the one that presented the portal of like, hey, this is a portal. Behind this portal is a reality that you can't imagine. May you walk through this portal And when people declined, I was like, man, that's interesting. So when you are the doorman, when you are the one giving the opportunity, you know what's behind the portal. You know what's on the other side of it. And so when someone declines, you can see, wow, they just declined a new life. Why is this happening? Why would someone, and I'm not even talking about my offerings or anything like that. I'm talking about my private life. I'm not talking about courses that people say no to. I'm talking about legit opportunities through connections I have, people I know that would have changed people's life with no risk and unlimited reward. And when over and over I saw people rejecting either opportunities or rejecting help or rejecting offerings, I was just like, what is this? Like, why would someone reject something that is zero risk and unlimited opportunity? I don't get it. And so then this question became my exploration. Why is it that someone denies an opportunity that would make their life better, that would upgrade their health, that would upgrade their finances with zero risk and in integrity? Like, just things that I couldn't understand, and it happened over and over and over again. So I then realized, wait, okay, opportunity comes for everyone, but you still have to prep. An opportunity will come to you even if you don't prep. But here is the thing, and that was the answer, at least that I found up until now, is that if someone feels unworthy, or if someone perceives life from a certain vantage point, they cannot perceive higher consciousness. So they perceive life from their current level of awareness. And so if someone feels unworthy and an opportunity comes to them, they will project their current vantage point and perspective of reality onto this opportunity. An opportunity always comes through people. If you think about it, and if you think about your past opportunities and the past doors that opened, it always works through people. So now Cosmos sends their divine messenger in form of a human being to present an opportunity to you. But if you haven't prepped for the opportunity, you will turn God's messenger into a devil in disguise, because you can only perceive from your current vantage point. And if the current vantage point is unworthiness, you will look at an angel opening a door for you as a risk factor, a devil in disguise, and everything that could go wrong with that, a scam or whatsoever, because you have no other frame of reference. And that is, my love, why we have to be disciplined, diligent, consistent, and prep for opportunities. They will come. If you don't prep, you will look at God's messenger and turn him into the devil in disguise. How many people do you know? Maybe you've done it yourself, right? That someone offers you something and you just look at them with like, why are you doing this? This is too good to be true. What's in there for you? Well, that can't be. That must be a scam, because you haven't prepped accordingly. This is where hard work comes in. I know a lot of people say you don't have to work harder, you only have to work smarter. Yes, kind of. But it's only the people that are already not afraid to work hard that will then create smarter solutions for the hard work. It's not the person that doesn't want to work hard or is afraid to work hard that has to work smarter. So I do believe in hard work, however that looks like for you. So you then feel worthy to open up for these opportunities. And the life I'm living now is already beyond everything I could have ever imagined, beyond. And it's only the start. I am not here because of hard work. I'm here because of opportunity. But if I didn't work hard, I wouldn't have felt worthy or aligned to say yes to these opportunities. So I said yes, and I opened all of these doors, or I walked through these doors because I felt deserving of it. Because I worked so hard all my life, I was like, oh my God, yes, I deserve that. So when someone invited me, when someone brought in an opportunity, I wasn't constantly questioning, What's the evil in it? What's the risk in it? I was like, oh my God, finally, here you are. Like, why did it take you so long? I worked my ass off, or my ass on. Like, why did it take so long? Of course I'm gonna walk through that door, right? So anytime someone invited me, I was like, heaven, yes. Anytime someone offered me help, I was like, heaven, yes, I deserve that because of all the work I put in. So I believe in hard work because the hard work will then have you feel worthy enough and prepped enough to say yes to the opportunities that come either through an invitation or an opening you create yourself. We work hard for the sake of working hard as a symbolic act because all works is an act of faith. I can work really diligently and really hard, but in the end, if we look at it, it comes down to this one opportunity that is out of my hands. But I trust in my work and I trust that the opportunity will come, and that's why I work hard. Let's say YouTube as an example, right? I diligently post, or I didn't diligently make offerings, and maybe for the first 2 years it yields almost no reward. But it's that one window of opportunity. As all work is an act of faith and essentially is just symbolic work. But all work works. It either works on you, it works through you, or it works for you. Okay, so all work works, and all work will prep you for the opportunity. What is the portal of opportunity that is right in front of you right now? Because if you're stuck, if you're feeling like you're just circling around and you're not upward spiraling, but you're literally just like circling, it's because you're not saying yes to a portal, to an opportunity that's right in front of you. What is that? Maybe you have to create it yourself, but is it connected to your health? Right? Again, remember, all work is symbolic. Maybe it's not working more on the business part, but maybe your health is really suffering and you should work on your diet and what you're ingesting. You should work on your wellness. So what is the portal that's right in front of you that you're not taking? Are you refusing to work out? Are you refusing to do yoga? Are you refusing to detox? Are you refusing to implement healthy habits? You're not prepped for the opportunity. What is the portal that you are not walking through? You never know where the opportunity comes from. So if right now you have this big vision, which is beautiful, and because you have this big vision, you might deny a more humble opportunity that is right in front of you because it feels like it's not in alignment with the big vision. It might be a stepping stone that is disguised as downward stairs. I've had this plenty of times that I had this idea and this big vision of my life, but my current reality required something else. Right? This big vision of being a 7-figure leader. Yes, that is a reality that will come to fruition for me. But there were times in my life where my current reality needed a more humble approach. So if that means you have to go back and you have to serve again, it's okay. You never know who you'll meet there. It might be disguised as a step downward when it's a stepping stone. And I can tell you that from my experience. I worked 2 days in a cafe and I'm like, what am I doing here? I have a degree. I have all of these skill sets, and yet I have to sustain myself and I have to do this. And I'm like, I'm not afraid of work. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. 2 days later, I got an offer that is now bringing in 10K a month. So, you know, like there's times where a stepping stone is disguised as a downward stair, and it's an opportunity. And if we're humble and if we're just like, I'll do the work, I'm not afraid, I'll work hard, I'm not afraid of it, the opportunity to turn the hard work into smart work will come. I hope there were some nuggets of wisdom for you, and I love to explore these principles because when we apply them, they will work. Don't click off just yet. Sign up for my newsletter because all the good stuff that we talk about here comes in like a 2 to 5 minute written form every week. So if you don't always have the time to listen to the video or you want to get straight to the point, there's some good stuff in there. I love you.